My Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Vipul M. Pancholi, Honorable the Chief Justice, Patna High Court, Honorable Mr. Justice B.B. Bajantri, Honorable J.D.1, Patna High Court, other Honorable Judges of Patna High Court, Learned Advocate General, Learned Additional Solicitor General, Learned Chairman, Bihar State Bar Council, and Learned Office Bearers of all three associations of Patna High Court, Learned Advocates, Officers of Registry, and family members of Honorable the Chief Justice. I welcome you all to bid farewell reference to Honorable Mr. Justice Vipul M. Pancholi, Honorable the Chief Justice, Patna High Court, on His Lordship's elevation as the Judge of Supreme Court of India. I request Honorable Mr. Justice P.B. Bajantri, Honorable J.D.1, Patna High Court, to kindly address the farewell reference. Lordship, please.
Colleagues on the bench, Sri P.K. Sahi, Learned Advocate General, Dr. K.N. Singh, Learned Advocate Additional Solicitor General, Sri Ramakant Sharma, Chairman, Bihar Bar Council, Sri Shailendra Kumar Singh, President, Advocates Association, Sri Uma Shankar, President, Lawyers Association, Sri Sanjay Singh, President, Bar Association, learned senior advocates and other members of the bar and the officers of the registry and staff of this court, Srimati Jagruti Pancholi, wife of Honorable the Chief Justice. Today, we have joyous occasion indeed, but tinged with the sadness. The Patna High Court and its legal fraternity beam with the pride because one belonging to us and dear to us is elevated to the Honorable Supreme Court. His elevation to the Honorable Supreme Court indeed brings a sense of pride amongst all of us. However, his departure from Patna High Court will certainly create a void. He is a combo of an outstanding judge, gentleman to the core and beloved friend. He has a depth in handling criminal cases. I found in him unmatched responsiveness and dedication to this august institution. Honorable Justice Pancholi, born on 28 May 1968 at Ahmedabad, completed his early education at Sharda Mandir, Ahmedabad, and went on to obtain his Bachelor's Science degree in Electronics from St. Xavier's College, Ahmedabad. Thereafter, he pursued his Master of Law in the Commercial Group from Sir L.A. Shah Law College, Ahmedabad. His Lordship was enrolled in the Gujarat State Bar in September 1991 and began an illustrious legal career as an advocate before the High Court of Gujarat. With unyielding dedication and deep sense of justice, His Lordship served as an assistant government pleader and additional public prosecutor at Gujarat High Court for a commendable period of 7 years from 1999 to March 2006. He worked as a visiting faculty at Sir L.A. Shah Law College, Ahmedabad from 1993 to 2014. Justice Pancholi's practice and judicial service have encompassed diverse branches of law, including criminal law, civil law, property law, service law, family law, and banking law. His remarkable contributions have enriched the legal fraternity with both wisdom and integrity. Elevated as an additional judge of High Court of Gujarat on 1st October 2014 and confirmed as a permanent judge on 10 June 2016, His Lordship's journey reflects a rare blend of legal acumen and judicial compassion. After nearly 9 years of distinguished service on the bench of the High Court of Gujarat, His Lordship took oath as a judge of the Patna High Court on 24 July 2023. The tenure of Justice Pancholi as a judge of the High Court of Gujarat for about 9 years earned widespread recognition for his fairness, impartiality, profound understanding of law, and judicious judgments. As regards His Lordship's tenure as a judge of the Patna High Court, we have all witnessed during the last 2 years, and he has worked tirelessly. He has an unwavering commitment to justice, and he has been working like a powerhouse delivering judgments swiftly in as much as during the past 2 years. Apart from having profound judicial acumen, Honorable Mr. Justice Pancholi is an emotional person, and his inimitable administrative proficiency, which is a manifest from the enormous service he has rendered while donning various administrative positions. His Lordship was elevated as Chief Justice of this court on 21/7/2025, and within a short period of a month, he has been elevated as the judge of the Honorable Supreme Court. Your elevation to the Honorable Supreme Court is just one another feather in your cap to serve the society at large. Given your remarkable achievements and invaluable contributions, it is only fitting that you have been chosen to serve as Judge of the Supreme Court of India, an honor that surprises no one who has witnessed your dedication and wisdom. In you, the Supreme Court will find a clear and discerning mind with a well-rounded understanding of both law and society. While we shall miss you deeply, your legacy and guiding footprints will remain with us always. Once again, I congratulations to the Honorable Chief Justice. Thank you.
Mr. Justice Vipul Pancholi, Honorable Chief Justice of Patna High Court and designate Judge of Honorable Supreme Court, Honorable Justice P.B. Bajantri, Honorable Justice Sudhir Singh, Honorable Judges of the High Court, Mr. K.N. Singh, Learned Additional Solicitor General, Mr. Ramakant Sharma, Chairman, Bihar State Bar Council, Mr. Shailendra Kumar Singh, President, Advocate Association, Mr. Uma Shankar, President, Lawyer Association, Mr. Sanjay Singh, President, Bar Association, learned senior members of the bar, learned advocates, Madam Pancholi, Registrar General and members of registry. It is indeed a joyous moment and also a moment of suffering loss to us. Justice Pancholi's journey in legal profession starting from 1991 to his travel to Supreme Court has been phenomenal. It is indeed because of his hard work, his fairness, his compassion, and on top of it, the gentleman in him, which endears all of us. In the felicitation ceremony, I had said that he never loses calm, he never stops an advocate. As much as you want, you can speak, you try to persuade. However, in the end, his judgment will be based on the wisdom he possesses. My Lordships, such has been the journey, starting from my Lordships October 14, when he was appointed as an additional judge of Gujarat High Court, serving there for a period of about 9 years. Justice Pancholi came to Patna High Court in 21. We have seen him as a judge of this High Court for 2 long years, on practically in every subject, and particularly in last 2 years, the dispensation in criminal justice has been tremendous. All of us are aware, my Lordships, not only that he's contributed to the legal profession, he has been a teacher. He has been a faculty for long years. I believe, my Lordships, immediately before, till his elevation, Justice Pancholi continued to teach, and the learning which he has, which he imparted to students. We also, my Lordships, learned from Justice Pancholi here in his 2 years period as to how to deal with the case, how to, my Lordships, persuade an honorable judge to accept the point in question. My Lordships have wide experience in my Lordships criminal, service, commercial law, and possesses absolute legal clarity combined with human sensitivity. Young lawyers especially love you. They have great respect for you. When you came to Patna, you embraced the responsibility with the same dedication which you had in your stint at Gujarat. My lords, you have handled heavy load of criminal cases in Bihar. At no point of time you have lost calmness, and same time the precision in which you have dealt with the cases and adjudicated the matters is remarkable. My lordships, I thought when oath was being administered that you will surely be elevated to Honorable Supreme Court, and it is really a matter of pleasure that in about 1 month your lordships has been elevated to Honorable Supreme Court, the highest court of the country, with expectation in us that you would become future CJI sometime in 2031. My lords, while we are happy that from Patna you start your journey to Supreme Court, but at the same time we have lost a very, my lord, judicious gentleman judge, which loss we don't think that it can be filled up. With these words, my lord, I bid adieu and wish that your journey continues in the same manner. Your future remains bright, and with your tenure in Supreme Court, you contribute not only for the legal fraternity, but for the entire nation. Wish you all the best, my lord.
My Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Vipul, Pancholi, the Honorable the Chief Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice P.B. Bajantri, Honorable Mr. Justice Sudhir Singh, Honorable Judges, Shri P.K. Sahi, the Advocate General, Shri Ramakant Sharma, Chairman Bar Council, Bihar, Shri Shailendra Kumar Singh, Advocate, President Advocate Association, Shri Uma Shankar, President Lawyers Association, Shri Sanjay Singh, President Bar Association, learned Registrar General and officers of the registry, senior members of the bar and other colleagues of the bar, Srimati Pancholi ji. Just about a month back, we were gathered here to felicitate you as our 45th Chief Justice of this court. Today we are gathered to wish you, as you go on to take up a greater responsibility as a judge of the Honorable Supreme Court. On 14th October 2014, you were sworn in as an additional judge of the Gujarat High Court and confirmed as permanent judge on 10/6/2016. You came to this court about 2 years back in 2023. In the short span since then, you have impressed one and all by the ease with which you conducted court proceedings, with a smile and empathy for litigants, and to borrow from Justice Bajantri, with judicial compassion, who had been wrong, for the litigant who had been wrong, but always confined to the bounds of law. I had the privilege of assisting you and appearing before you, the bench presided by you, in several matters, and like others, was impressed by your ability to get to the crux of the matter and hear the counsels patiently. Mr. Sahi has said that you never stopped the counsel. True, sir, you let us argue to our content, but you always did what you thought was right. Your Lordship's simplicity in and outside the courtroom, as well as your humility and respect for the bar, particularly encouragement for our younger colleagues, is remarkable. The other day at a function organized by the Learned Advocate General and the state government law officers, we all who were present were moved by your speaking from the bottom of your heart about your journey from being a first-generation lawyer in 1991, heeding the sagely advice of your father and becoming a government counsel, to becoming a judge and then a chief justice, and your words of motivation to junior government counsels. As Confucius once said, the superior man is modest in his speech, but excels in his actions. Sir, our loss of Patna High Court is the gain of the Supreme Court and the nation. On behalf of the central government councils and on my own behalf, I wish you the best for the responsibility that you go to enter upon. And I pray to Lord Hanumanji that he blesses Mrs. Pancholi and yourself with good health and all happiness and success in your endeavors. Thank you.
Honorable the Chief Justice, Mr. Justice Vipul M. Pancholi, Judge Designate Supreme Court, Honorable Mr. Justice P.B. Bajantri, Honorable Judges of this Court, President Layer Association Sri Uma Shankar, President Bar Association Sri Sanjay Singh, Learned Advocate General Government of Bihar Sri P.K. Sahi, Learned Additional Solicitor General Government of India Dr. K.N. Singh, Sri Ramakant Sharma, Chairman Bihar State Bar Council, respected senior members of Bar, members of Registry, Learned Registrar General, family members of Honorable the Chief Justice, my dear esteemed colleagues. My Lord, I fully associate myself with the noble sentiments and emotions expressed by Honorable Justice P.V. Bajantri, Learned Advocate General and Learned Additional Solicitor General Government of India, but I would like to add my own emotions and sentiments through my own words. Your Lordship, today we have gathered here with mixed emotions. On one hand, there is a deep sense of pride that our beloved Chief Justice has been called upon to serve at a higher pedestal in the judiciary. And on the other, there is a profound sense of loss as we bid farewell to a judge who has left an indelible mark on the bench, the bar, and the very ethos of justice. The words of Justice V.R. Krishna Iyer come to mind. The judiciary has no constituency. It has only a commitment to the Constitution and the cause of justice. My Lord, your illustrious journey has been a living testimony to this commitment. Honorable my Lord was born on 28th May 1968 at Ahmedabad. From the very beginning, your Lordship displayed a blend of sharp intellect and humility. Your Lordship pursued your Bachelor of Science in Electronics from St. Xavier's College, Ahmedabad. Thereafter, driven by an innate passion for justice and equity, your Lordship obtained your Masters of Law in Commercial Group from Sir L.A. Shah Law College, Ahmedabad. Your Lordship entered into law. Your Lordship entry into law was not merely a career choice; it was a calling. Your Lordship embodied what Justice P.N. Bhagwati once said: "Law is not a trade, not briefs, not merchandise, and so the heaven of commercial competition should not vulgarize it. Law is a profession, a noble calling in which our duty is to protect the rights of the people and promote justice." Your Lordship entered the bar in September 1991 and commenced practice as an advocate in the High Court of Gujarat. Your Lordship, early years at the bar were marked by diligence, sincerity, and mastery over multiple branches of law. Your Lordship soon came to be recognized not only for your legal acumen, but also for your fairness in approach and clarity in argument. Your Lordship, as a lawyer, conducted cases spanning criminal law, civil law, property law, service law, family law, banking law, and many others. It was this versatility that made you a lawyer of the people, a counsel who could be trusted with cases that touched every dimension of life. In the words of Justice D.Y. Chanchur, the law must constantly be attuned to the changing needs of society, for justice cannot remain fossilized. Justice Pancholi, your Lordship, even as an advocate, demonstrated this sensitivity, adapting your practice to the evolving demands of justice. Parallel to your practice, your Lordship made a profound contribution to legal education. From December 1993, for 21 years, your Lordship served as a visiting faculty at Sir L.A. Shah Law College, Ahmedabad. For generations of law students, your Lordship was not merely a teacher, but a mentor who inspired them to treat law as an instrument of social change. The bar remembers with gratitude your emphasis on ethics, discipline, and constitutional morality. As Justice H.R. Khanna famously observed, if law is to be an instrument of social change, its custodians must be guided not only by logic but also by conscience. Your Lordship instilled this very spirit in your students. Your Lordship's abilities were soon recognized by the state. You were appointed as Assistant Government Pleader and as Additional Public Prosecutor in the High Court of Gujarat, a position you held for 7 years until March 2006. In this role, you were the voice of the state. You never lost sight of the rights of the citizen. Your Lordship also contributed to legal scholarship, serving as honorary joint editor of the Gujarat Law Herald for 2 years. Your articles and editorials reflected a deep engagement with jurisprudence, blending clarity of thought with accessibility of language. On 1st October 2014, Your Lordship was elevated as additional judge of Gujarat High Court, and 10th June 2016, Your Lordship was confirmed as a permanent judge. Your tenure on the bench is marked by judgments that balanced strict legal reasoning with human considerations. Justice K.K. Matthew once remarked, "The purpose of law is to secure justice, not to compound injustice." My Lord, in your judgments, this principle was consistently evident. Whether it was a case of individual liberty, service jurisprudence, or constitutional interpretation, your rulings always bore the mark of fairness and compassion. In July 2023, Your Lordship was transferred to Patna High Court. Your Lordship took oath as Judge of Patna High Court on 24th July 2023 and 21st July 2025. Your Lordship assumed the august office of the Chief Justice of Patna High Court. As Chief Justice, Your Lordship led this institution with dignity and vision. Your Lordship was accessible, transparent, and deeply committed to strengthening the relationship between the bench and bar. Your Lordship's administration fostered efficiency in court proceedings and inspired younger members of the profession. The words of Justice M.C. Chagla resonate here. The strength of the judiciary lies not in the fear of contempt, but in the confidence it commands among the people. Under your stewardship, my Lord, this court earned greater respect and confidence from the litigants and the public at large. The true measure of a judge lies not merely in the volumes of judgments, but in the trust he inspires. Your Lordship's legacy is precisely this. Your Lordship leaves behind a high court more cohesive, a bar more inspired, and a justice system more human. Your Lordship, the bar will particularly remember your humility. Despite the weight of office, you always carried yourself with grace and simplicity. You reminded us of the words of Justice M.N. Venkat Chalaiya. The essence of law lies in fairness, and the essence of fairness lies in humility. Beyond the robe and gravel, Your Lordship, Your Lordship is admired for your warmth and accessibility. For advocates, you were always approachable, always patient, always willing to listen. You embodied the idea that judges are not aloof dispensers of verdicts, but guardians of justice who remain connected with the pulse of society. As Justice R.F. Nariman once observed, judges must never forget that they are human beings first, and their humanity must permeate their judgments. This humanity was the hallmark of your tenure. On behalf of the entire Advocates Association and on my behalf, I wish to place on record our profound gratitude for the guidance, wisdom, and leadership that your Lordship has given us. We are reminded of Justice Vivian Bose's immortal words: "Judges are not there to decide cases, but to do justice." My Lord, you have lived up to this highest ideal. As we bid farewell, we are filled with admiration for your remarkable journey and gratitude for your invaluable contributions. We know that your path ahead, whether at the Supreme Court or in the higher responsibility, will continue to reflect the same integrity, wisdom, and fairness that has defined your illustrious career. In parting, let me echo the words of Justice P.N. Bhagwati. Judges are the sentinels on the qui vive, always alert to protect the rights of the people. My Lord, you have been such a sentinel, and we pray that your light continues to guide the future of Indian judiciary. On behalf of the bar and I extend our heartfelt wishes for your good health, happiness, and continued service to the cause of justice. Thank you, my lord.
Mr. Sanjay Singh, President Bar Association, Sri Shalendra Singh, President Advocate Association, Sri P.K. Sahi, the Learned Advocate General, Sri K.N. Singh, the Learned Additional Solicitor General, Central Bar, Sri Ramakant Sharma, the Chairman, State Bar Council, our esteemed colleagues, and of course the member of raised. As you all know, that we have assembled here to bid farewell to Honorable Mr. Justice Vipul M. Pancholi, who has served as a judge altogether of the scared institution, including the Gujarat High Court, for the last about 11 years. We are indeed sad to be leaving you, while it is with our heavy heart bidding you a farewell. These proceedings are meant to share, honor some thoughts on meaningful judicial theories, appreciate Justice Pancholi's career, some words of goodwill, and the best wishes too. The proceeding also meant to express gratitude to my lordship on behalf of the London members of the Lawyers Association who desire to say something on the steadiness, the humility, the integrity, hard working, the fairness, and the uprightness of purpose. My lord, Mr. Pancholi, who took his birth on 28th of May 1968, comes from a simple family, but has set so many milestones in the different field of human endeavors. Our legendary, the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, would appropriately describe it with the words that is the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. My lord, Honorable Mr. Pancholi enrolled himself as an advocate in the Gujarat State Bar Council on 2nd of September 1991 and started practice there in the High Court of Gujarat. My lord's career travelled from different paths, including having the opportunity to work as an honorary joint editor of a journal, namely Law Reporter, that is the Gujarat Law Herald, for about 2 years. He developed expertise besides the criminal law in the civil law, service law, banking law, property law, and others. He also got opportunity to serve the state of Gujarat as its counsel. My lord's dogged determination to serve the profession, his critical and analytical approach to marshal the facts, and from there shifting towards the point of law, are all which finally enthroned him to be elevated as a judge of the Honorable Gujarat High Court on 1st of October 2014 and was confirmed as a permanent judge on 10th of June 2015. My lord then after joined our Patna High Court on 24th of July 2023 and became the Chief Justice of Patna High Court on 21st of July 2025. We have been seeing my lord for more than about two years. From the day of elevation, his lordships continued to maintain the culture. That is, he meant business and the temple of justice to the best of its object and spirit. Further, keeping in view that here the judicial process also acts to the cost of justice, equality before law does not translate itself into equality in the real sense of the term, unless there is equality of access to legal process. The lordships always conveyed the same and implemented access to fast, inexpensive, and expeditious justice, which is indeed a basic human right. The quote of the great philosopher Confucius can easily be referred here: "A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his action." This very quote is squarely applicable to my lord's acts and deeds. My lord will always be remembered as justice of masses. We, the lawyers who appeared before lordships, always felt at home. We never felt uneasy while appearing in the case before my my lord's hardworking, diligence, adherence to the professional ethics, and ability to work a team has gained the trust of the members of the bar to feel my lord as one of their own. I, in the capacity of the president of the association, am firm to say that Honorable Mr. Justice Pancholi is a great thinker who is equipped and capable to understand the final points through. Today, as we bid him farewell for our Patna High Court, and we accept our best wishes. We pray our Almighty God to grant him longevity, good health, happiness in each and every aspect of his life, and active and fulfilling next chapter. My Lord, may my Lord coming up journey be fulfilled with abundant blessings and exciting opportunities. I conclude my speech by quoting Dr. C.S., the veteran writer, and that is, "Don't cry because it is over, smile because it happened." The end of journey often opens a new path, a new door for a fresh beginning, and the new beginning is at the verge of standing at my Lord's feet. May the Almighty continues to bless my Lord for the rest of Thank you. Lords, Sri Justice P. M. Pancholi, Chief Justice, does indicate on Lords, Sri Justice E. V. Vaidyanathan, Honorable Judge, Chief Justice, Lord Justice P. Singh, Honorable Judges, Sri P. K. Shahi, Learned Advocate General Bihar, Dr. K. N. Singh, Learned Additional Solicitor General, Government of India, Sri Shailendra Kumar Singh, President, Advocates Association, Sri Umar Shankar, President, Lawyer Association, Sri Ramakant Sharma, Chairman, Bar Council, Bihar, Learned Registrar General and members of the Ministry, senior members of the Bar, Srimati Pancholi, and family members, friends of Sri Justice V. M. Pancholi, Lords, with all humility, I share the sentiments expressed by the Lord Justice Vaidyanathan and my friends for you. Lords, 21 जुलाई 2025 हुजूर को दी गई बधाइयां अपनी वासी भी ना होती। ये महज एक माह के अंतराल और हम फिर बधाई हुजूर को करते हैं। Lords, in these 2 years and some months, the bar at Patna has seen your simplicity, humbleness, fairness, and righteousness, which has enamored us. Your administrative prowess was exemplified when you convened and presided the meeting of the representative of the bar and the officers of the registry to iron out the creases in the smooth functioning of the High Court. And we at the bar have seen and felt the effect. Because on the lighter side, we did not discuss the steel glass issue raised by Mr. Shailendra Singh. The magnanimity and patience with which you conducted the proceedings in court was much appreciated by the bar. Your grasp and grip on these different subjects exemplified and manifests your legal knowledge, depth, and acumen, which shines brilliantly and are mirrored in your judgments. Your presence will be missed, but your positive impact will remain. As you leave to don the esteemed seat of a judge of the Supreme Court of India, you take with you the gratitude of this bar. Your professionalism and positive spirit have made a lasting impression, and we wish and pray that you earn accolades with your work at the Supreme Court, since it carries with it even greater responsibility. Someone once said, life is like a box of chocolates. Sometimes it's sweet, sometimes it is nuts, and occasionally it is bitter. We, the member of the Bar Association, wish you best of luck with the assortment in your box of chocolates. May you rise and shine to the highest and serve our great country, India, that is Bharat. Milos, I thank you. I express my gratitude.
पीवी भजंत्री साहब, ऑनरेबल जस्टिस सुधीर सिंह जी, अन्य माननीय न्यायमूर्तिगण जो इस समारोह में उपस्थित हैं, मैडम चीफ जस्टिस, ऑफिसर्स ऑफ द रजिस्ट्री, रजिस्ट्रार जनरल, एडवोकेट जनरल श्री शैलेंद्र सिंह, संजय सिंह, श्री उमाशंकर सिंह जी, ऑल माय फ्रेंड्स, कलीग्स, सीनियर एडवोकेट्स, आज इस गरिमामय अवसर पर आपके विदाई शब्द का कहना मेरे लिए सौभाग्य भी है और भावुक भी है। आज का ये समारोह विदाई समारोह है या आपके एलिवेशन का समारोह है, इसलिए वो विदाई की जो भावुकता है वो कुछ कम हो रही है। आपके कार्यकाल ने पटना उच्च न्यायालय की मर्यादा और गरिमा को एक नई ऊंचाई दी है। आपके हर निर्णय में गहन विधि के समझ के साथ साथ समाज के कमजोर और वंचित वर्गों के प्रति गहरी संवेदनशीलता स्पष्ट झलकी है। आपने यह सिद्ध किया है कि न्याय केवल कानून की व्याख्या नहीं है, बल्कि समाज की आत्मा और जनविश्वास का आधार भी है। एक अधिवक्ता के रूप में मैंने सदैव आपके धैर्य, आपकी स्पष्टता और आपकी सादगी से प्रेरणा पाई है। अदालत में आपका आचरण हमें यह सिखाता है कि न्यायपालिका का वास्तविक दायित्व केवल वाद निपटाना नहीं, बल्कि जनमानस में न्याय का भरोसा जगाना है। माननीय, हमें यह हर्ष है कि आपकी प्रतिभा और नेतृत्व अब सुप्रीम कोर्ट में एक नई दिशा प्रदान करेगी। आपकी संवेदनशीलता, गहन विधिक दृष्टि और नैतिक दृढ़ता वहां भी उतनी ही प्रकाशमान रहेगी। हम आशान्वित हैं कि आपके उच्चतम न्यायालय में योगदान से समूची भारतीय न्याय व्यवस्था सुदृढ़ होगी और जब आप भविष्य में देश के मुख्य न्यायाधीश का पद संभालेंगे तो यह न केवल न्यायपालिका बल्कि पूरे विधिक समुदाय के लिए गौरव, यह न केवल न्यायपालिका बल्कि पूरे विधिक समुदाय के लिए गौरव और प्रेरणा का स्रोत होगा। जो है पंथी सत्य मार्ग के, करुणा के हैं जो भंडार, जो मानवता के पूजक हैं, ये धरती के हैं श्रृंगार। आपकी विदाई से निसंदेह हमें गहरी कमी महसूस होगी, परंतु आपके आदर्श और आपके मार्गदर्शन की विरासत हम सब के लिए प्रकाश पुंज बनी रहेगी। माया के मोहक मन की क्या कहूं कहानी परदेसी, माया के मोहक मन की क्या कहूं कहानी परदेसी, भय है सुनकर हंस दोगे मेरी नादानी परदेसी। हुजूर आज के बाद परदेसी होने वाले हैं। पटना उच्च न्यायालय और हम अधिवक्ता समाज की ओर से मैं आपको स्वस्थ, दीर्घायु और सुखमय जीवन की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। हम आपके प्रति ग्रहण कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करते हुए आपको भावभीनी विदाई अर्पित करते हैं और अंत में दो शब्द, जान तुम पर निसार करता हूं, जान तुम पर निसार करता हूं, मैं नहीं जानता दुआ क्या है।
Honorable Mr. Justice P.B. Bajentri, JD1, Patna High Court, my sister and brother judges of Patna High Court, Shri P.K. Sahi, Learned Advocate General of Bihar, Dr. K.N. Singh, Learned Additional Solicitor General of India, Shri Ramakant Sharma, Chairman, State Bar Council, Bihar, Shri Shailendra Kumar Singh, President, Advocates Association, Shri Uma Shankar, President, Lawyers Association, Shri Sanjay Singh, President, Bar Association, Learned Senior Advocates and members of the Bar of Patna High Court, Learned Registrar General and members of the Registry and the employees of this court, other dignitaries, my wife Jagruti, who is also present today, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'm thankful to the Almighty for having chosen me for elevation to the Honorable Supreme Court. I'm also grateful to the Honorable Supreme Court for giving me this new responsibility. Today is an emotional moment for me as I bid farewell to this historical and illustrious court, the Patna High Court. It is not easy to say goodbye to a place that has given me so much, a place that has shaped my judicial journey and enriched my life. The Patna High Court has been more than an institution for me. It has been a home, a family, and a teacher. When I came to know about my transfer to this court, I was very much concerned and apprehensive. However, when I came here, I was welcomed with all grace and warmth by my sister and brother judges. You all present here treated me like your family member and supported me in settling down smoothly. I am touched by the gesture extended by you all, and Patna will remain a second home for me forever, as it has proved so lucky for me that I am standing here today on this occasion of my farewell as Chief Justice of Patna High Court to step into my new role at the Supreme Court of India. The Patna Bar has a distinguished reputation for erudition and fearless independence, and I have been fortunate to witness these qualities every day in the courtroom. It has produced numerous legal luminaries whose service to the country and the profession is invaluable. The members of the Advocate Association, the Lawyers Association, Bar Association of this August High Court had been very cooperative and noble. The assistance rendered by them were commendable and enabled me to decide so many criminal appeals and other matters. No judge or chief justice can perform his duties in isolation, and I have been fortunate to work with colleagues who enriched me with their wisdom and companionship. I thank all my brother and sister judges for your support. What makes our court special isn't that we all think alike, it is that we don't. Each one of us brings something different to the table, and in that diversity lies the strength of the institution. Speaking about myself, when I got enrolled, I took up the challenges with positive spirit and patience, and by my constant labor, I was noticed by all concerned and got the opportunity to serve as assistant government pleader and additional public prosecutor in the Gujarat High Court. While working as an assistant government pleader and additional public prosecutor, I assisted the courts in around 50,000 matters. The hard work put in by me resulted in my elevation as a judge. After becoming the judge, the element of labor increased manifold. So also the expectation of the bar. I tried my level best to take up and decide as many as cases as possible, along with shouldering equally the administrative responsibility as a judge. To the young lawyers, the key to success is hard work. One should have faith in the majesty of law, even when the road seems long and the struggle seems endless. The profession of advocacy is not merely about cases won or lost. It is about serving the justice and strengthening the democratic ideals enshrined in our Constitution. I would be failing in my duty if I did not acknowledge the tireless efforts of Registry, the Registrar General, my PPS, courtmasters, and indeed every member of the High Court staff. The smooth functioning of this institution rests on their shoulders, often unseen and unsung. Their efficiency, discipline, and dedication ensure smooth justice delivery. To each one of them, I extend my deepest gratitude. To my mind, the true measure of a judge lies not in the number of judgments authored or cases disposed, but in whether the litigant walks out of court feeling that they were heard, respected, and treated fairly. This faith is the true foundation of our institution, and it is built not by judges alone, but through the collective commitment of both the bench and the bar. It is our joint responsibility to preserve and strengthen this trust. When I reflect on my journey, my thoughts turn first to my parents. My parents have lived a life of truth, simplicity, and moral uprightness, values they instilled in us from the very beginning and which continue to guide me even today. My father, a professor of law, and later the principal of Sir Elisha Law College, taught me that the study of law is not merely an academic pursuit, but a responsibility to society. My mother is the quiet force who shaped my sense of empathy and balance. Whatever I have been able to achieve in my years at the bar and on the bench, I owe first and foremost to them. My wife Jagruti has been my constant companion and steadfast supporter through good times and difficult ones. She has seen it all and stood unwaveringly by my side. To her, I owe a debt that words will never fully capture. My children, Miti and Adit, have been my quiet pillars of strength, adjusting, encouraging, and reminding me in their own ways of what truly matters in life. Whatever I have been able to give to this institution has been possible only because of the sacrifices, patience, and unwavering support of my family. As I prepare to move into the next chapter of my journey, I know that a part of me will always remain with the Patna High Court. This institution has given me enduring lessons, lasting friendships, and values that will guide me for the rest of my life. Its warmth and the wisdom have shaped me in ways I will always cherish. The Patna High Court will forever hold a special place in my heart. For here, I found not only colleagues and companions, but also a family in the truest sense. And also, I do not bid goodbye. My doors will always remain open to each one of you. I would just say, मुसाफिर है हम भी मुसाफिर हो आप भी किसी मोड़ पर फिर मुलाकात होगी. और लास्ट में ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि ये बाहर ने मेरे को जो रिस्पेक्ट दिया 2 साल में, जो प्रेम दिया, सम्मान दिया, मैं कभी भूल नहीं पाऊंगा. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
May I seek permission from the chair to announce the culmination of the program. Thank you, Your Lordship. The program stands completed.
रिकॉर्ड हो जाता है क्या? रिकॉर्ड होता है कहाँ से लेते हैं? चाहिए